right, guys, welcome to Stay Creative, the show that encourages you to stay creative during this crazy quarantine time. Today's guest is Josh Gelfand. He is a singer. He is a mixologist. Welcome to the show, my friend. Thank you for being on the show. How are you?
I'm doing great, Alex. Thank you for having me. It is great to see you after so many years.
Yes. We're going to cut straight to the chase. I want to hear how you have been creative during the quarantine time.
Absolutely, man. For me, when this all started, I wasn't sure what was going to be happening. I was out of work as a bar manager, and it gave me a chance to dip into music, started playing, and, talking to some friends, had an idea. Let me just do this Facebook live stream this one time. That was the same night as an event I was going to be playing at a bar. It turned out to just be such a great response that really blew me away. And people were like, when's the next one? I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this now. And that was it. It really just helped me jump right into playing a lot more music than I have been in the past. So the second thing for me is in the cocktail world that I make my living normally, I've been able to teach a lot of cocktail classes. So people learning how to make some drinks at home. Hopefully they're not so good they don't want to come back and visit a bartender afterwards. But how to make like good quality drinks. What are some of the bartender secrets to making some classic cocktails? How to use those old liqueurs that are sitting in your cabinet. You have no idea what to do. So I've been doing some private and corporate cocktail classes around a bunch of different themes. So that's been great. And also making some cocktail videos for different brands. So
all right, so we'll do those cocktail videos on another episode, but for this episode, Let's do some music. So I know that you have a really good parody song. I'd love to hear that parody song, and it's called COVID-19, and Josh has agreed to play COVID-19 for us. All right, so
here,
I'll
give you a little.
Go, yeah. Tell us the background.
I'll give you a little taste of this one. This was inspired by Steely Dan's "Hey 19." So that was the song. That's what music is based on. But once you hear "Hey 19" this early on, was like, this might make a good one. So here we go. Way back when, in mid-December, we got a warning about a bug. It started traveling across the oceans, spread exponentially. Now we're stuck at home. COVID-19. No, we can't stand together. No, we can't go out at all. Please stay at least 6 feet away from me. A little slower now. The TB rolls, the sanitizer, unavailable to me. Hey 19, no, we can't stand together, can't stand together.
Oh, man, that was awesome. All right, so tell me a little bit about this next song that we're going to introduce. What is it called, and how are you inspired by it?
Oh, man, so this one, like a lot of the ones kind of came either just to me or from little conversations with friends, and a buddy of mine just on Facebook was just like, hey, you should rewrite this for to Isolate. It was Nate Dogg and Warren G's Regulate. And he's like, Isolate. And he just said, because he'd heard a few of my other parodies, he's like, how about this? I'm like, oh my God, that's perfect. Because that song, it's one of my favorite like 90s hip hop songs of all time. Regulate. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. And I've been playing this one in the Michael McDonald version. I can't forget, not in love anymore. I can't forget, things will never be the same again. this has just been like part of my wheelhouse forever. So knowing the song so well was like, boom, Isolate. It wrote itself. I was able to record the video bits in my home, had a good friend of mine who's great with video editing, put it all together into this, and it's gotten some good views. So I'm hoping it goes a little further. Maybe people see it on this show.
All right, the viral hit Isolate by Josh Gelfand.
Isolators. We avoid any leaving of the property. We're damn stuck too. Because you can't be any geek out on the street. You know, you got to be safe with that distancing, if you know what I mean. Stay 6 feet. Isolators! Stay home. It was a weird black bat, some weird white poo. Someone bought it on the street, trying to consume some food for the eve so they could have a meal. Couple days later, feeling pretty ill.
Started in the Far East, in the PRC. On the mission it was spreading aggressively. People calling for lockdown and quarantine. Experts calling it COVID-19.
So I read the news. Should I worry or panic? Some said that it'll pass, others said straight havoc. When Italy locked, we said what's up? That's when the WHO said we're stuck.
Politicians are mad and they got the nerve. Epidemiologists wanna flatten the curve. Need bigger, better actions instead of tricks. Now the whole damn planet's stuck in this mess.
We're getting jacked, we're breaking ourselves. Can't believe it's taking our wealth. Is this a curse? Is this a bad hex? I yelled to the sky, I said, damn, what's
They
next?
got the ICUs filling up all around. Cities everywhere started locking down. Others ignoring, acting like a clown. Gonna end up in a hospital gown.
We got thoughts in our head, we think we're going down. Can't believe this happening in our own town. If I had a time machine, I would vaccinate. But now we gotta realize our fate.
16 packs of TP to wipe my hole. All the sanitizer's been bought and sold. People finally realize it's a tad bit late. Stay the fuck home and isolate.
Oh my God, that was so awesome. I love the production value. I love the parody component of it. I love the lyrics, everything. Great job. It was really fun, very entertaining. Everything.
That's a fun one to do. So yeah, please feel free to share that video around. Maybe you'll put the YouTube link or something up there.
All right. So my next question is, who has inspired you during this time?
Oh man, a lot of people. First and foremost, so many of my friends that are professional musicians. You know, for me, I was a professional musician many years ago, but it has become kind of my side thing. It's not how I make my living. I get to play mostly for fun and a couple bucks here and there. But my friends who are professional musicians, they're the ones hurting the most because who knows when these music venues are going to reopen. But they've been streaming live, writing original music, and that's just been so inspiring for me, really getting out there and playing for their fans. And these sets are so intimate. It's really beautiful that you can, rather than see them in a bar or club, that you can chat to them and they can respond. And that's just been so inspiring to me to see these guys, you know, digging in deep and dealing with how hard things are, but really tapping into their own creativity and playing so much beautiful music out there. And it's from like the little guys who play in bars and clubs to some of the biggest artists in the world who are doing this. And it's really great to see the music community come together that way and be able to share in such a unique, unique way.
So Josh, can you give some inspiration to this audience? I mean, you just like are a bundle of energy.
Yeah.
I think people need that in this time. What can you say to the camera to get them all inspired?
Oh man, now's as good a time as ever. You know, if you were ever afraid of trying something, there's no reason to be afraid anymore. Just do it. I will say for me that I held back on a lot of music that I was doing just because I felt like either I wasn't good enough or there are people that were better than me. So what place do I have in this? And I just said, to hell with that, and went for it and played. And I was doing it more for myself and just some friends. But I'm telling you, the response that I've gotten has been so overwhelming for me. The way that people have responded and told me how much my song sessions mean to them. And I'm like, I'm just playing some cover songs. And they're like, it didn't matter. They're just enjoying it and singing along with their kids. And I never saw that coming. So what I'm saying is for you, just dive in and do it. You're going to surprise yourself more than anything. And having a creative outlet is one of the most important things you could possibly do, especially to stay sane when in times like this.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's super important to stay creative during this time because never in history have we had something like this in our lifetime, at least. And this is a dry rehearsal for us to get past all of our fears and just get out there, swing the bat, man. I mean, how many times are we going to have this type of captive audience available, you know, at our disposal? So this is the time. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's figure out, where are you online? Where can our audience find you? Let's start with Facebook.
Facebook, my personal page is the Gelfand. As far as, you know, that's where you can see some of my live videos. I make those public. I'm going to try to make a public page soon for most other people, since these things seem to be growing so much. But also Instagram, you can find me, Juice Gelf on the IG. And I'll share another point when I'm trying to open up a Twitch channel and all these other, I don't know, there's so many places to be out there right now. Those are the two places you can find me right now. And I'll get some more out there soon.
Well, I think down the road, we should definitely produce something together. And this is actually something I'm going to share with you guys. This website, Streamyard.com, is the software I'm using right now. Take a look. We got my shot. We got your shot. We got the 2-shot. We got the other 2-shot. And all that. There's actually 3 shots and 4 shots and all this other stuff. But you can produce your own stuff and switch it live. And that's something that I think down the road can maybe help enhance the production value of your stuff. So anyway, it's been a pleasure having you. If anyone is interested in learning more about stuff like this, feel free to definitely visit us online. My website is spygamestudios.com, where we can help you stay creative, help you with your video production, all your marketing needs, and also introduce you to great people like this guy right here. He is definitely a creative who's looking to work and collaborate with others. Thank you so much for being on our show, Josh. And I'm so grateful that you've been on, and we look forward to talking to you next time about your mixology stuff. Thank you again.
Absolute pleasure, Alex. Thank you for having me.